Welcome to the Instant Trivia Podcast, episode 1684, where we ask the best trivia on the internet. Let's get started. What is the southernmost continent? Antarctica. The Gadsden Purchase involved the lower portions of what are now which two U.S. states? Arizona and New Mexico. What is a word having same spelling but different sound and meaning? Heteronym. Both of TV's Gilmore Girls have what first name? Lorelei. Which years marked Bjorn Borg's successive Wimbledon titles? 1976 to 1980. As of 2021, what actor has been nominated for the most Oscars? Answer: Meryl Streep. The three-time Oscar winner has been nominated 21 times, which is 9 more than Katharine Hepburn and Jack Nicholson. By what name is Theodore Kaczynski better known? The Unabomber. Who voiced Cinderella in the 1950 Disney movie by the same name? Eileen Woods. Who was the first Roman emperor? Augustus. Apples are related to which flower? Answer: rose. In 1900, botanical authorities reclassified apples, plums, and spirea into the rose family, scientific name Rosaceae. Which actress played alongside Arnold Schwarzenegger in the 1990 movie Total Recall? Sharon Stone. In the legal world, what does GATT stand for? Answer: General Agreement on Trade and Tariffs. What is Joey's favorite food in the TV show Friends? Sandwiches. Which university did Lady Gaga attend before dropping out to pursue her music career? New York University. UB40's first #1 hit, Red Red Wine, was a cover of whose song? Neil Diamond's. What soft drink called itself the Uncola? 7-Up. From what language did English borrow the word schmaltz? Yiddish. What musician plays pinball against Roger Daltrey in the 1975 film version of The Who's Tommy? Elton John? What nickname was given to President Andrew Jackson? Old Hickory. Which Canadian city is host to the Canadian International Auto Show? Toronto. What famous NBA basketball player was considered for the role of John Coffey in the film The Green Mile? Shaquille O'Neal. What Italian chicken dish's name means hunter's chicken? Chicken cacciatore. Buzzards Bay separates mainland Massachusetts from what landmass? Cape Cod. What religious leader, living in France while exiled, returned to his home country in 1979? The Ayatollah Khomeini. What U.S. president's library boasts a 3-ton chunk of the Berlin Wall? Ronald Reagan. Queen provided the soundtrack to which 1980 space opera starring Max von Sydow and Brian Blessed? Flash Gordon. Who sang the song Boom Boom Boom? The Outer Brothers. What type of building or facility gets its name from the Greek meaning to exercise naked? Gymnasium. Who is Patricia May Andrzejewski better known as? Pat Benatar. Who installed the first Archbishop of Canterbury in 597 AD? Pope Gregory L. What type of race is the Belmont Stakes? Horse race. In what comic strip would you find siblings Alexander and Cookie? Blondie. What 3-word phrase is written on Martin Luther King's gravestone? Free at last. What Mexican general led the attack against the Alamo? General Antonio Lopez de Santa Anna. What is the decorative strip along the top of a wall called? Molding. It comes from classical architecture, where they were designed to give a building character and hide its imperfections. Tristram is the main town of which RPG game? Diablo. Sierra Leone has direct access to which ocean? Atlantic. Where was the first women's rights convention in the U.S. held in 1848? Seneca Falls, New York. Whose small house is the subject of the play acted out during The King and I? Uncle Thomas's. With which team did Brett Favre start his professional football career in 1991? Atlanta Falcons. What language is spoken in the Pacific capital city of Yaren? Nauruan. According to the poem, how many spectators saw Mighty Casey strike out? 5,000. How do Japanese children refer to Santa Claus? Santa no Ohisan or Uncle Santa. What hotel was made famous by the movie Lost in Translation? Park Hyatt, Tokyo. What is the modern-day equivalent of Dacia? Romania. The cecum is part of which intestine? Large intestine. Who is Thomas John Woodward better known as? Tom Jones. Which book begins with the words, "It was a bright, cold day in April, and the clocks were striking 13"? 1984. A Charlie Brown Christmas greatly influenced the sales of what product? Aluminum Christmas trees. In which year did Louis Réard invent the bikini? 1946. That's the end of the show. Thanks for listening. Come back tomorrow for more exciting trivia.